G'day everyone, and welcome back to Ultramarines from Scratch. I am currently on my 5th attempt at making this video because I am not here today. My head is in a dozen different clouds, but hopefully this one will stick the landing and I won't go off on a bloody tangent and actually be somewhat understandable about the things I talk about. So I'll start off with, I'm enrolled this Sunday in my very first Horus Heresy event. Odyssey Rising, I think it's called. It's a 1600 point Horus Heresy event, and it's aimed at beginners, of which I very much am one, with only bloody 7 games under my belt. I very much consider myself a beginner. So I've made myself a good little list. I don't think any other way it would be competitive, but it's what I believe a beginner should be taken. So it's what I've written up. It's basically using mostly very basic units from the box set or the very original upgrade kits for the special weapons. That's it, nothing else. No, not taking any Fulmentarus, not taking any Praetorians, not taking anything flash at all. Just bare bones, basic troops that any pleb would have, and if that's what I want to play. So yeah, it's I've been putting that together, and I'll take you through that list in a bit. Your advice or insight would be welcome. But basically, I'll go through what I intend to do with it and how I intend to play with this list. I haven't really received a box or a download kit or any information on it, so I'm just sort of winging it because I don't know how to use Battlescribe. It's probably something I should look at learning at the very least. I finally got the last of the swords for these Fulmentarus, so I'm painting up the last 3 right now, as you can see, or Fulmentarus, as one of our subscribers called them, which I rather liked. Fulmentarus Terminators. Fucking hell, that's not bad. So yeah, finally got the sword. So I finally get to play with a full unit of 10 next time they'll see the table, and I think they'll be quite hefty. Quite hefty, because they're already pulling their weight quite well. And I realised that I'm going to have to stop playing with them for a bit because I am using them like a crutch. I'm going, oh, okay, well, Fulmentarus will handle it. Fulmentarus will handle it. Fulmentarus will handle it. Every problem. Not making me a better player. It's making me, they're a good, strong unit. It's definitely not making me a better player. So what else is happening? I have started creating a story-based Calth campaign, which I am looking at playtesting with a bloke I've met. Not Games Workshop done, more along the lines of one of my Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. More about storytelling rather than intense gameplay. A sort of alternate take on what could have happened if this series of events had played out in this method during the outbreak of the Calth campaign. Could it have resulted in the sun not going nova? Could it have resulted in Guilliman's death? Could it have resulted in Corferon turning Guilliman? It's coming along nicely, but we'll still very much in the theoretical stages at the moment, but I'm rather enjoying coming up with it. The very first one I've done, the first out of the 16 scenarios in the book, 16 battles in the book, on page 101 of the novel I've got, depending on your print. The first interaction, the very first fight or violence between Surot Tachor and Heronius Luciel, captain of the 209th, aboard in the dining hall of the Samotherae, where the word bearers first revealed their treachery and started killing the Ultramarines unprepared and unwary. So I'm basically writing it up like a D&D ambush setting. When I get it all a bit more professionally done, I'll walk you through it and see. I'll get his advice on what you reckon it's like, and any ups or downs. Like I said, it's going to be story based, not fight based. At least at the very start. The idea is, as you accumulate victory points for either side, traitor or loyalist, you will gain extra units and upgrades for the final battle on the orbital between Corferon and Rabute Gilliman. And, friggin' should be fun. If I run it like a D&D campaign, I know I'm bloody good. Well, I'm not a good DM, I don't want to blow my own horn, but I am an adequate DM and I know how to run a story. I figure if I could run a story and run it with these, that'd be a hell of a lot more interesting than just running up the board screaming and attacking, which so far seems to be most of the games I've played is just like run up the board, fucking all the subtlety of a wet blanket thrown in, well, all the subtlety of a freaking pan of water thrown into an oil fire, you know. But I think a story-based one will be interesting. So I'm, like I said, writing that up. Now let me just put this down for a bit, and I'll take you through my list for this event. Right. So it's what you see is what you get. I think is the way it's pronounced. So it's the normal Praetor, straight out of the box. Volkite Charger, which is mastercrafted, because he could do with the extra rerolls on that first attempt of shooting. Paragon Blade, seeing he's a Praetor, he's going to be hitting on 2s anyway, so I'm just going to leave that. And Melter Bombs. And because he's going to have the Rite of War prior to the Legion, the first set of elite troops, Terminator elite troops, will get line and troop. So that'll be a 10-man Cataphractii squad all with chain fists and Reaper autocannons, and they're going to be charging towards whatever artillery or armour or dreadnought that's on the table. At 1,600 points, I don't reckon there'll be that much. Then I'll have my single Contemptor Dreadnought set up with for anti-infantry, but I am currently considering, I'm just painting this up, maybe swapping out and giving him a little bit of a ranged anti-tank, or at least freaking some instant death kills with that laser cannon. Havoc launcher, helical targeting range. You know what? I know no one's going to take any flyers. I could get rid of that 10 points very easily. 2 unit of 20 troops with chain bayonets and Vexilla and augury scanner. I didn't bother taking the Nuncio Vox because I've only got one Havoc launcher, which is a template weapon, and that's already twin linked, so no real point. Then the fourth one is Legion Tactical Squad, 10 man with a rotor cannon, everyone tanked up, and that's 1,596 points. So yeah, I think that's going to be 62 models on the table. The idea is to have more bodies than bullets. I'm going full World War II Russian bloody tactics with this one, and just stand back and shoot, stand back and shoot, stand back and shoot. Line them up as far forward as I can, move them as far forward as I can in the first round, and then move them back each time. Just keeping them out of charge range, keeping them out of charge range, and just allowing them to get shot, just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot on all the way back. And then at the very end, run them up to any objectives that I can find. Pretty simple, but that's my game plan. Tank's coming on well, but I had a break from it. Painted these Praetorian breaches up to their, I would say, about 70%. And I've been working on these Fulmentarus because those are the easiest ones to get done. But that is also all the models I have to paint. So I'm waiting for new stuff. Well, not waiting for new stuff. Waiting for the shop to get some new stuff that I want to buy. Because the stuff on the shelf is rare fish at the moment. Bloody hell, it's rare. So many things I would like, I would like another 20 Marines. I would like to get like a big box of heavy plasma and heavy Volkite. I would like some more Mark IIIs. I would even like some more Rhinos. I definitely want to get 2 of those Scorpius rocket tanks. But currently, I've got to buy as the world allows, and with the cost of living going up, I'll still buy stuff and paint them up, but I've just got to be a little bit more careful in my forward planning. So I'll get what I can. There won't be a mixture of fuck it, I'll get that. Fuck it, I'll get that. Oh, that looks fucking sweet, I'll buy that. It'll be, I need this to build this, and be a bit more logical and thoughtful about it rather than just buying whatever I can whenever I can. God. But anyway, that's me in a nutshell. Everything's going well. I will be taking videos of the, if my opponents allow me, of the game on the weekend and posting them up. I should get at least 3 games. That means by the end of this weekend, I'll have 10 games under my belt. And I might even have a win. Not freaking holding my breath. I feel I'm going to come away with a wooden spoon, but nonetheless, hopelessly optimistic fella, and I'm going to freaking go and have fun. You lot all have fun. Get into it. Keep painting, keep playing, do whatever it does that boils your blood. I love the lot of yous. Give your missus a kiss, and I'll catch yous all later. Ta-ra.